Hey guys, and welcome back to the Collect the Magic channel and another episode of The Boardroom. My name is Sean.
My name is Brett.
And we gotta own up to something right away. The last video, and I'm not sure because we're filming this all in one shot, the last video, the camera battery died, and I don't know if it got the entire episode. We're not gonna reset anything because I can't remember what happened.
Yeah, me either.
So we're just gonna tell you what happened and hope that you guys are okay with that. So if anything got cut off, we do apologize. But what happened, that's why we recap at the beginning of every episode. So what happened in the last round was we knocked off one person and I got two people out of the mansion. So Brett knocked off Lulu, the little grandma lady, who was in my hand. So that was one less person I could get out of the mansion. And then I got back at him by getting Sedgwick out of the mansion. He had $2 million, so I collected $2 million. And then I also got Prudence out of the mansion, and that collected $1. And I'm down to one trap card, moving any pawn to the vault room. I used 2 run 4 cards in the last round. Brett, the only thing he did, I believe,
is I moved her actually a lot of space.
You moved a few people.
Yep.
And then you killed off Lulu. I think that was the only major thing you did, right? You didn't really use any trap cards besides the killing one.
But like more and more in the game we're getting is now you're starting to see more actions being taken. We're doing Sean moved back and forth with trap over here to get a trap card. And
you can really see we have 2 completely different strategies. My strategy is really just to get my people out of the mansion, and not necessarily just to get them out, but avoid them getting killed off. And Brett is just being ruthless and just killing off as many people as he can, whether they're in his hand or not.
It's got to be one person.
It's 2 very interesting strategies. I'm not even explaining all of my strategy because I do have another strategy as well. But what I noticed in this game, and I think you may have noticed this as well, it's kind of a cooperative game to a point. We are playing against each other, but there is a co-op, feel to it because we're moving each other's pawns and we're trying to help each other out while we're trying to screw each other over too.
Yes.
So I don't know. Let's just get into it, and I believe it's your turn. So let's get into your first turn of this round.
I got a 5 and a 4.
All right, so you can move 1 4 and 1 5. What do you want to do? I have a feeling that he has her in his hand because she has $4 million.
$4 million.
What would you like to do with your other one? You can't move her again. All right, now it's my turn. You want to give me those dice?
Yep. He's assuming that I have that girl that's going to
Unless he's trying to get me to do something, and I'm going to have to do it on this round. I have a 4 and a 3. So I'm going to go ahead and move Pierre here, 1, 2, 3, 4 onto the knight space. And I'm going to go ahead and move Clay here, 1, 2, 3 up onto the stairs. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my vault, move 1 pawn to the vault. And I'm going to take Spritzy here, move her to the trap space, pick up a trap card. It's a take an air card, a new air card. I was hoping it'd be a wild card so I could set the trap off. That's okay, I do get a new air card, and I'm not going to show you who it is. All right. I have to discard this right away. I don't get to keep that. That's the only one you don't get to keep in your hand. Okay, so we'll put that back. And I'm now back up. I've got 4 airs in my hand, and that will end my turn. And we've got 3 people on traps. Now your second turn.
I would have had her out of the door.
Yeah, that was what I had to do. Unless you were trying to get me to do that. A 5 and a 3. What would you like to do? I had a feeling he was going to move her again. Interesting. So go ahead and take a trap card. And it is the Boar's Head or the Stairs. Now, both of those are in play, but you can't do it until the end of your turn because it would have had to have been the vault because that's the one you picked up from in order to use it right away. Oh, you got Perkins out of the mansion. Is he in your hand? I would assume. I would assume he's in your hand because you got him out of the mansion. Somewhere he's in your hand, I assume?
Yes, he is.
All right, so you can go ahead and take him. I will give you Perkins, the hunter head. Whoops. Oh, this is where we're keeping the dead people. Over there. he had $1 million, so there's that. And I'm still in the lead. I'm still in the lead with $3 million. So, do you have a trap card if you'd like to play it?
I will use the stairs on Clay.
On Clay? All right, I'm going to go ahead. If you want to discard that, I'm going to go ahead and set the trap off because I'm over here. And he died. Clay died. Okay.
He broke his neck.
I'm going to check. I don't think I had him in my hand. I didn't. Do you have him in your hand?
No, I didn't.
You don't. So it's a dead player, dead card. The card is still in there somewhere. That means when that comes up, we just redraw. Nothing happens. So we're just going to go ahead and put him back here for now. But his money does get moved. Let's see, where is he on here? Clay, his money would go to Perkins. Perkins has been taken out of the mansion. So it goes to the dog, Pugsley. So Pugsley the dog has $2 million now.
How is that possible?
I
The
know,
dog
right?
has more money.
That was only your second turn, right?
Yep.
Man, 3 turns in and we're already some stuff are happening. My second turn, I've got a 3 and a 2. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go 1, 2, put her back on there.
I hope that it's not.
Move any pawn to the parlor room. Does not help me out, but. I also have a 3, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna take another one, and it's, ooh, the safe or the stairs. That ends my turn, but I can use this, and I'm going to use this. I'm gonna use it on the safe. So if you wanna click the lever there on the side there, nope, on the side.
I don't want to.
Too bad. Just pull it down. No, not the whole safe. Hold on, technical difficulties here. Get back on there, Spritzy, you're gonna die. There we go, you're dead, okay.
No!
Spritzy died. Was I right, you had her in your hand?
Yes.
Was I right? Okay. Spritzy dies, so put her back here. I'm gonna put the piggy bank back in the safe here.
And
that
so
also
close.
means the
$4 million I would have.
the $4 million goes out of play, so I'm just gonna put that right over. Actually, no, it gets put over to Dusty, because Cedric is out of the mansion. Dusty now has $5 million.
She's a really wealthy maid.
All right, so that ends my turn, so you can go ahead and do it. Oh, reroll that one. It has to land flat on its surface. A 5 and a 4. What do you want to do? Okay. And you put Charity on there, so you can go ahead and take a trap card.
Wild
Card, trap card. So you can use that if you want on any of them, and you can. You would have to use it on the safe because that's the one you drew it from, or you can wait till your end of your turn because that was your end of your turn anyway and use it on whatever. So your end of your turn, you move both spaces, so you can use it on whatever you want, really.
I would use it on her.
On her? Okay, go ahead and discard it. Discard the card, and then we will let it go. You kind of have to push it forward and then set it off. There we go. Oops, she fell off her stand. That's okay, she's dead anyway.
She broke her leg.
All right, I don't think she was in my hand. That was what, Charity? I do not have Charity.
I do not have.
All right, so Charity is going to be moved down to the dog. The dog is now up to $4 million. Well, it would have went to Clay, but Clay's dead. And then it would have went to Perkins, but he's out of the mansion, so it goes to Pugsley.
You realize Perkins would have almost $6 million if I would have just.
Yeah. The sad part is that the dog has more money than almost, except the maid. All right, now it's your third turn, correct? Mm-hmm. All right, you want to reload the piggy bank in the back of the back of the safe for me?
Yep.
And then just shove it in there and give me the dice for my third and final turn of this episode.
A lot of things are already happening right now.
1 and a 1, I shot doubles, snake eyes. So, I'm gonna do something very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna put Dusty here. 1 or 2, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna end my turn. So I'm gonna move her 2 there. So I'm gonna get to draw a trap card. Fireplace or safe, but I'm not gonna play the card because I'm gonna play this move any card to the parlor room card. And I'm gonna take Dusty off of here and move her to the parlor room and put her on the secret. No, I'm gonna put her right here. So, that was an interesting turn. Yeah, and that ends my turn. So, very interesting turn. We knocked off I lost track. We knocked off a bunch of people.
Now it's starting to get more intense, and actually we still have one guy on the table.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 people left in the mansion. You finally got somebody out of the mansion, which is good, but you still only have $1 million. And I have $3 million. The person with the most money at the end of the game wins. So, I think that's going to do it for today's episode of The Boardroom.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Thank you so much for joining us today. If you liked what you saw, make sure you comment down below and give us a thumbs up. It lets us know you want to see more videos.
We appreciate every like and comment that you give us.
Absolutely.
So,
and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button because then you'll be the first to know when another episode of The Boardroom airs right here on YouTube. That's going to do it for today. So, talk to you guys later.